Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day today. Today's video is my very first Crucial Contribution Award. I was platooned with HumboldtNation and Faugh, and as you can see, we're on the highway map. And man, it was an awesome game. And today's video is going to kind of be a little kind of different. It's going to show all three different perspectives, kind of all mixed together like gumbo, and it's all good. So y'all, this is a really fun game, and I hope you enjoy the video. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. I really hope you like it. Anyway, y'all, let's get to it. Thanks for watching.
Enemy is hit. Where did it go? Gotcha.
So we're on the highway map, and like I mentioned, like I said in the intro, this is my very first, CC award, and this was the last game of, at least my last game of the evening. And as you can see, I'm in my Achilles. Faugh is in his KV-85, and so is Humboldt. Faugh has the 122 millimeter gun, and I believe that Humboldt, who's in the green tank right there with no camo, has the 100 millimeter gun. A little bit faster rate of fire, but a little bit quicker aim time. But it doesn't have the alpha of that 122. And you're right, unfortunately. Humboldt's gonna take off and head to where the heavies go. They go into town, and I'm headed over here to this A4 bush, and Faugh game's just crashed. Why wouldn't it at the beginning of the game? So he's crazily, he's still on TeamSpeak, and he's trying to get back in, so we're just waiting for him. Hurry up, buddy, we need you. We need that big gun. So I'm gonna head over here and get in this bush to snipe. And if you can count them, there goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Soon to be 5 tanks are going to head down into the little river here, and they're going to push over. They're going to push this A line, and there goes our Stug. He's decided he's going to go with them, and you see them all. I got them all highlighted for you, and there they are. All those guys are going to die. I mean, they're not going to die totally in vain, but most of the time, you really need a light tank to spot, usually around the C4 area, and they're going to make their way over there and do what they do. But unfortunately, they're going to run into the enemy is made their way over there also in mass, and but now that we're switching back to HumboldtNation. He's headed into I call it the little factory, and finally Faugh has managed to get back in, which is interesting. If you look at the timestamp, it says 14:52 seconds. So his clock started from 15 from the beginning. So this whole thing was just a shit show from trying to stitch this all together, because his time clock is different than Humboldt and I's time clock. Kind of weird, but it doesn't matter. I figured it all out. So. Faugh is over here. Blame the last. Humboldt is over here in this little factory area, trying to see if he can craft an angle on the enemy. Looks like they have the KV-2, which is KV-2R, which is the premium KV-2. They're gonna have a Churchill 7 over here, and then the KV-85 Swedish TD, and the VK Tier 5. Medium tank looks like he got himself tracked, and he's falling under my gun, and he's my first kill. And the Polish Tier 5 medium, the DZ, he went. Fortunately he went dark, and he's behind cover in the chroma. So that's the thing, man. Usually what happens is the enemy, if they have any fast movers, they'll run to that corner. And man, once they get to that corner and get behind that cliff, it's just about impossible for us to root them out unless we have 2 or 3 arty. So there's the Skoda T25, which is a really good tank, and there's the Churchill 3. It's I guess what you would call the Soviet Lend-Lease tank, premium tank. So the guys went down in the valley there. They didn't necessarily die in vain.
Penetration.
They gave me something to shoot at, you know. So I take out the Churchill 3, the Lend-Lease tank. I guess that's the best description of it. They didn't die in vain, but you know, I mean, to lose 5 tanks and not really accomplish, you know, trade, you know, 5 for 2. There's the IKV, and I have KV-85. Man, that's a great little Swedish TD. It's kind of awkward, but man, that thing has a great gun on it. So if you ever thought about going down the Swedish TD line, man, I highly recommend it. See, he just smashed Humboldt in the face for 240. So I mean, it's a really good little tank, man. If you got to, you know, play it like a true sniper. He's taking his into town to fight with the heavies. So good on you, buddy, helping to support your heavies. That's pretty ballsy to take a non-turreted TD into town, man. Especially when he doesn't have any armor. Humboldt managed to smash the KV-2, which is beautiful, man. So his tank's got a really good reload. It doesn't have the alpha. I think it's only like 250 alpha, somewhere right in there. And Faugh's made it into town just in time too. The VK medium pulls out and Faugh just wrecks that dude for a 411. And maybe he wasn't anticipating that. I mean, it's a tier 6. It's a collector's edition tank. Kind of looks like the tier 7 German medium. You know, if you're headed down the Leopard line, looks just like it, but it's the tier 6 version of it. Not really sure why they pulled that out of the line, but anyway, nevertheless they did. So Faugh is going to head into the factory, and as you can see, it's transitioning over to Humboldt. He's leaving it, and he's going to pull up here, and he sees the Valiant. And he hits that Valiant for kind of almost high rolls the Valiant, which is beautiful. The Valiant takes out the OI, his teammate, and then Humboldt just smashes the dude in the rear end and takes out the Valiant. So that's his, that's his first kill. And then Faugh takes out the KV-2. That was his first kill. And now Humboldt is focused in on this VK. And he's going to take out the VK, which is going to be which is his second kill. And now all you got left over here is the Churchill 7, which has got pretty good armor. I think it's like 154 on the front. And Faugh runs into him, but as you can see, he doesn't do any damage. Maybe he's got a spall liner or something like that. And but Humboldt manages to take out the Churchill. Unfortunately for Faugh, he missed it. He missed the shot on the Churchill and hit the road. But as you can see, I've sat there long enough when it switches back to me because I know what's about to happen. I've got to get bum rushed up this hill, and if you sit there, you're dead. You don't stand a chance. So you have to pull back into these bushes. You know, if you're playing a TD and you're in a situation that I'm in, yeah, you need to pull back. There's nothing I don't have any help. So you got to give yourself a little bit of, you got to be able to see so you can spot the guys, but you got to have a little bit of cover. Artie's going to tell me to pull back, and after kind of evaluating the situation, I need to get back a little bit further so I can dip down behind this ridge. So he was absolutely correct. There's a Skoda T25, and I managed to smash him in the face. I'm going to hit him one more time, and unfortunately I bounced his shot. And he's going to pull around behind the little barn over here. And unbeknownst to him, I could see him through the silos. So I take him out. He's probably, hey, what happened? How did he do that? Yeah. I'm running put in T, which really calms this gun down and makes it a whole lot. Well, it makes everything better. So with the open top TD, you can't take a mint. So putting in T is your next best thing. And I don't know why I put it on during this game. I just did. I guess I'm glad I did. So now I'm just kind of waiting to see who's going to pop up next. Just waiting to see. Patience. Gotta be patient. If you're not a patient person, man, TD does not want to dig. And there's the Nashorn. He's pulled up, and man, I take a shot. I bounce a shot on him, and I do not want to get hit by that gun. It's like 240 average damage. And there's this Stug 3, and I managed to get a good shot on him. But this tier 5 Polish medium tank is also hitting me. So I got 3 dudes, and I have to stay undercover. I managed to take out the Stug 3, and here comes the Polish medium. And I miss him on that shot. He manages to get a good hit on me for 141 damage. And, fortunately for me, I've got a quick reload. He doesn't have any armor. I mean, the tank is trash. So, as you can see, it switches back over to Faugh's perspective. He's got this long 3-minute aim time on this M10. That was a low roll. I mean, he low rolled that one. This tank can roll over 400, you know, up to 400. So now the M10 has decided he's going to go. He's leaving. It's too late, buddy. Faugh takes out the M10, and that's what is that? That's Faugh's second kill. Now, I'm bugging out, man, because I didn't think this Nashorn. I thought the Nashorn was going to be kind of back on base, and this is where my mistake was made. I didn't look over my shoulder. He was sitting right there waiting on me. So that was a really bad play. So Everdoc Linux, dude, you know, good on you, buddy. You played that very, very well, and I played it very, very poorly. So it is what it is. You know, I didn't anticipate that the Nashorn was going to do that. I figured he would stay in cover. But then you see there's it switches back to Humboldt's perspective, and he was headed back to, you know, to base to help me. But I got outplayed by the Nashorn, so it is what it is. You know, I have 5 kills, so but yeah, I did not want to get hit by that Nashorn. Thing's got a cracking good gun. I mean, it's a great TD. Man, just buy every one of those tanks in that German TD line are good. I'm not a fan of a non-turreted TD, but those tanks were really good, man. Stir Mill was a surprise. I hated it because it was slow, but man, that gun and that negative 15 degrees of gun depression, what a joy of a tank to play if you're doing anything on a ridge line. So if you haven't gone down that line to the Grill A15, man, I highly recommend it. It's a good time. And I play the Stir Mill occasionally, but the Waffle is probably one of my favorite TDs. It's not my favorite TD, but it's dang sure one of them. It's a beautiful tank. And Humboldt's got crap trying to get a shot on the Nashorn, but he couldn't. He took out the building instead. The Nashorn takes a shot and misses, and hits the dirt. And fortunately for him, or for the team, here comes Faugh. And Faugh don't give a shit, man. He's just going in. I mean, he's in a KV-85, doing exactly, you know, his 122 bangs. 22mm bang stick. He takes out the Nashorn, and the Nashorn's dead. So man, we've, you know, talk about climbing back out of a hole, man. So Faugh is headed over to where I switched. This was my perspective in game. So when I died, I switched over to see what the Hellcat was doing. Because Faugh told the Hellcat to go take care of the Artie. But yeah. Yeah, the Hellcat's not much of a brawler, dude. You didn't use your tank strength, but you know what? It is what it is. He tried, man. So it is what it is. But I was sitting here watching the trying to help my team a little bit, you know. So I'm sitting here studying this dead carcass of this Hellcat, and to see if I can spot any movement. And as you're going to see, the AMX is going to start moving the Hellcat right there. So, and I'm in the chat. I'm about to get in the chat and tell them, hey man, the dead Hellcat is moving. He's right there. As you can see, you can see Faugh coming up. HumboldtNation is taking the flanking route, trying to get him in the crossfire and see if he can spot this guy. Here comes Faugh. And switch back to Faugh's perspective. He's climbing this hill. And there he is. And I believe it was Humboldt spotted him. And he manages to go dark behind that little building. Already takes a shot and misses him. And then Faugh takes him out. So, and this is what Humboldt saw. He just couldn't get the shot off quick enough. So that's a game, man. So all these little things that happened, some of it was just dumb luck, you know, to get 12 kills. I mean, there's my dead carcass. But, you know, it takes a certain degree of luck. Bad luck on the enemy's team, but whatever, man. Faugh did, let's see what Faugh did. He did 1,182 damage, 4 kills. He killed the KV-2, the MB-10, the Nashorn, and the AMX. Like I said, 4 kills. And he made a pile of credits, man. 60,000 credits, dude. Fantastic. I mean, I can imagine what he would have done if he'd have got in game a little quicker. But that's just the way it worked out for him. And then Humboldt, he got, let's see, he got 3 kills. He killed the Valiant, the Churchill, and the VK. He did 1,837 damage with 17 assist damage. And pretty good game, man. He was, you know, pretty much the ramrod over down on the heavy line, and he made 71,000 credits. So he made a pile of credits too. It looks like he got a personal mission done. And then let's see what I did. The Achilles here, I did 2,075 damage with 499 assists. And 5 kills. I got with the VK medium, the Churchill 3, the Skoda T25, the Stug 3, and the DS, the PZ, whatever Polish medium tank. And I lost a pile of credits because I ran the pudding and tea, and looks like I got into my other ammunition. But anyway, y'all. For the total platoon damage was 5,610, 12 kills. We did 52% of the damage. So of the enemy team's 10,720 total hit points, we knocked off 52% of that as a platoon. Anyway, this was my very first Crucial Contribution award. And I've been playing for a couple years, and I've never been able to pull this off. And like I said, it was just a bunch of luck. Our team didn't do so well. They went down into the valley and died. And their team came at me, one at a time, and I got lucky. I managed to take out a couple of their tanks before the Nashorn got a hold of me. A couple of our teammates, they missed the shots they missed. Directly contributed to us getting that. So there's all these different factors that play into it, and it's not that we were the best players in the game. It's just a bunch of luck and just the way it worked out. But I'm happy that it did. Anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it wasn't complete garbage due to me, please consider leaving a thumbs up. A comment would be awesome. And if if this is your first time here and you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And I hope you enjoyed it. And, excuse me. And I hope y'all have a great day. And we'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Y'all take care. Bye.